Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LSPDFR. Today I'm actually going to be driving in a Ford Taurus, which was a suggestion from one of our subscribers. So I'm really stoked to actually be able to get out and use it. I've never actually used one before, so let's go ahead and call ourselves 1041 10-8 available for calls. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 1041 10-8 available? Perfect. Alright, so this thing is actually really nice. As far as the Taurus goes, I've never actually really been a huge fan. However, driving in this thing is actually, really nice. I did change the color of it. I was going to add some tint. The only problem with adding tint to make it a little darker is the headlights actually uh, get tint on them as well, which I found weird and illegal. So, decided against it. So, what you gonna do. I did, or I was, I guess I should say, able to get the realistic radar working, which I'm very stoked about. It adds a lot of realism to the game. So I am very excited about that. So I will be running some patrol and some radar with that. So I'm also running highway patrol for that department. So I will be spending a little bit of time on the highways. I know you guys are like, oh, what else is new? This guy's always highway patrolling. That's honestly, it's because I love doing it. I love, the fast-paced, part of this particular department. I love the fact that I can get in a high-speed chase at any point in time. Yeah, you can get it in the city, but it's a lot more dangerous. And, things happen a lot differently out here. People speeding a lot faster out on the highways than they do in the city. So, it is really, really exciting. A lot of things happen. And so I'm pretty excited to be out here doing it. So I'm actually going to whip around. I haven't spent a whole lot of time out here on US Route 68, heading westbound, even over by the Zancudo, the military base. I haven't spent, I'm going to go ahead and look around and see what this car is doing. I don't know if they were just looking over there at that deer or what, but 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 10-7 out at US Route 68, right by the bridge of a abandoned vehicle, it seems like. Alright, so I'm just going to walk around just a little bit and see if there's anybody around. I see that deer over there. I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be, just sightseeing. But it really doesn't look like it. It looks like this is really just an abandoned car on the side of the road. I mean, I didn't really see anything wrong with the car. I am going to look again just to verify, but I don't really know what else to do. I mean, I'm really not seeing anybody, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and write them a parking ticket and, call it a day. So, I'm going to put it on the front of the car. Because definitely can't just park up here in the grass and stuff like this, so go ahead and write them a parking ticket.
We have an illegally parked vehicle in Lago Zancudo. Target vehicle license plate 46 King Boy George 908. Proceed with patrol.
Alright, so wrote them up a parking ticket. Go ahead and get that in the system. And 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 10-8 available? So I've been changing up my macros a little bit. I actually have the going, 10-8 and 10-7 as one of the macros now. So all I have to do is hit the button and I will be on duty and off duty. So I really love that. It adds, or it takes away, I guess, a lot of time that I spend, trying to remember, what keys go with what. Because, anybody who plays LSPDFR knows with all of the plugins, it's just unbelievable how many keys you have. Another one, really? I think I have my spotlight on here. I do. Just downloaded a new spotlight mod. Thought I'd change the button on it. I guess I didn't. I didn't. Oh, my bad, dude. Keep on going. Keep on going. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Show me 10-7. Out with a black Canis. Alright. Go ahead and check everybody really quick. Make sure there's nobody around. Doesn't look like it. This one's kind of in a dangerous spot. I mean, coming up over that hill, granted, they're not going to be traveling very fast, but, you know, still not a very good spot. Alright. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can I get a 1028 on a Black Canis 61 Mike Edward Boy 479? Mesa.
Target vehicle license plate
Man, that guy's booking it
Mary
up there.
Edward Boy 479.
That lady sometimes yells at me.
1099.
Scares me. Alright, so no citations or anything, but I am still going to go ahead and write them a traffic citation. And I say a citation, that's not really what I mean. It's just a parking ticket for parking somewhere they shouldn't be. So I'll go ahead and write it up. Lincoln 18 dispatch, I'm going to go ahead and write them a parking ticket. I guess I just put that on the hood.
We have an illegally parked vehicle in Lago Zancudo. Target vehicle license plate 61 Mary Edward Boy 479. Proceed with patrol.
1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you go ahead and show me 10-8 available? Alright, so I went ahead and wrote them a parking citation. And, oh boy, could have been dange. So I went ahead and wrote them a parking ticket, and I'm going to come back through here and double check on them here in a little while and see what, if they have moved it or if they left it there. If they left it there, then I'm going to get it towed away. My goodness, I'm going to be out here all day long writing parking tickets. I'm going to just let them go because they are in actually kind of a parking area. So I'm going to let them go. However, if I come back and they're still there, I might start looking around for them as well. But I do like the realistic radar. To be 100% honest, I'm not entirely sure how I got it to work. I've tried literally everything, and I end up copying and pasting it in like 8 different folders to get it to actually work, and I just happened to turn it on, and there it was. So pretty stoked about that. I prefer this than any of the other radars, especially being able to lock it, because then I know how fast they're going. You know, whenever you pull somebody over, you have a couple of minutes there where it's easy to forget. So, you know, whenever they finally pull over and stuff, so, you know, it's nice to be able to lock it. So I'm actually going to pull over here in this little dirt area. Whoa, really, dude? Really? Ridiculous. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pull over in this little grass area. I know I am in a pretty much an unmarked vehicle, so this should be interesting. I am going to have to dial this back a little bit because otherwise I'll be catching people on the other side of the road, and I'm worried I'm going to catch them anyway. Let's see. If anybody would move over there, I'd be able to tell. Alright, so 40. This is a 60 if I'm not mistaken. So anybody going 70 or higher is going to be getting a citation. So I decided to move because that was so boring there. Everybody would slow down. I don't think it's tricky enough. So I'm going to go ahead and move down the road a little bit and see if I can get into anything else. Maybe actually get into some call-outs because I find those highly enjoyable. Oh man, I bet they're going to keep going. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Let's see. Uh-oh, that person looks hurt. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you roll me 1052 out to US Route 1 on the bridge right before Zancudo? Man.
Attention all units.
Oh man, they're coming from way out there. So I'm going to go ahead and block off traffic over here as well.
Dispatch units from
Oh my gosh, did you guys see that?
From,
Holy
Palacio
smokes.
Bay, units respond code 3.
Not doing it, dude. Don't you dare do it. You ready to disappear, dude? You ready? Uh-oh, wrong button. Crap. Wrong button. Try it again. You ready to do it, dude? Do it. Gone.
SUV, en route, responding code 3.
I'll put another one here for this guy, because this guy doesn't look like he's going to want to stop either. So.
Come on.
And the funny thing is, I'm going to turn around. This dude's going to be gone. No, still here. Alright, perfect. Alright, so we have about 30 years before that new, or before the new, that makes total sense. Good job, man. So I have about 30 minutes before the ambulance gets here, but go ahead and make sure she's okay. Hey, ma'am, you okay? Yeah, I saw your tire blow out and then you hit the wall over here. How about your passenger? Is he okay? Alright, so it looks like the fire department is going to be pulling up first. They should be here shortly. I think so, anyway. Yeah, here they come. Hey, man, you okay? Man, he must have smacked his head or something. Good grief. And the front of this car is tore up. Oh, and they sent a park ranger? That's legit. Calling the fire department. Park ranger shows up.
I got this.
Oh. Oh, man. It might have been worse than I thought.
Work with me, damn it.
He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. You could just tell. I say click it or ticket, lady. I would have given you a ticket, man. She's not going to be able to drive on this, so I'm more than likely going to have to ask her to get out of the vehicle really quick and then go ahead and test her. Even though, I mean, it was definitely just an accident. I'm going to see what she looks, you know, how she acts and stuff when I ask her to get out of the vehicle.
You little shit.
If I can get her out of the vehicle.
Oh, not again.
See if I can.
All units, code 4.
No. Alright, so, unfortunately, he did not make it, so I'm going to go ahead and call in a corner. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you dispatch a corner out to that accident? Alright, so I'm going to wait for him to teleport that vehicle over there, or wait for him to teleport over here. That's efficient. Just skip all that traffic and end up over there. Alright, so vehicle's gone. So now I can go ahead and issue her a warning. Then I can call her a taxi. Boom. Nailed it. Well, almost nailed it. Definitely didn't blow it. So she should be on her way. I'll pick up all of the signs. And then I will be on my way. Alright. She seems fine. Unfortunately, we did lose the passenger. But sometimes things happen. Especially when you're not wearing your seatbelt, guys. Gots to wear it. Alright, I picked up the signs.
All units, we've got a suspicious person on Great Ocean Highway. Units respond code 3.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get on my way. Definitely not going to be taking that call because it's down there. Somebody else could probably get there faster than I could. Leave that up to San Cudo police. I think that camper just blew a tire. What if somebody just like dumped a bunch of nails? Oh, my spotlight's out again. I haven't really had a chance to use it, so I'm actually excited about nighttime because it's a new mod. It seems to be having some different textures to it, so that is exciting. And I am hauling it through here. Man, breaking the law. This guy's breaking the law. All right, so I'm actually gonna pull into here. Maybe run run code 11 out here, or signal 11. I think I'm about to witness a murder.
I'll kill you. Get that son of a bitch.
Good grief.
Fun's over, buddy. You disgust me.
GTA police, right there. You think the city you guys live in is bad? I mean, I don't think anything beats that. Alright, so I'm not actually even sure if my radar is picking anything up here. Let's do that. Because I'm worried if I do that, it's going to pick up the ones on the other side. I'll let you know here in a second. Of course, I don't even know what the speed limit is through here, so that's kind of pointless. I've got to get that fixed because that is actually my changing the radar. So I finally got my radar the way I wanted it, and another plug-in came in and messed up my mojo. Uh-oh. I'm all over this thing. He's definitely weaving a little bit. Might just be on a cell phone. Not entirely sure if I should pull him over or not, but he is definitely weaving. I think he might be on his phone, quite possibly. I'm going to pull him over up here when I get past the bridge. Come on, dude. Pull it over. To the right, to the right. Oh, don't hit the sign. Man. Only an 18 dispatch. Can you show me 1011 out with a older model camper? 1028 is going to be 83 John X-Ray William 624. Journey.
Target vehicle license plate. 83
Bell.
John X-Ray William 624. A traffic violation. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Not that that's going to help much, but hey. Can't really tell how many it's occupied, but it looks like there's like one. How you doing tonight, ma'am? You know why I stopped you today? Yeah, you were weaving quite a bit. And I noticed that you might have been on your phone. Why were you on your phone? It was my mother calling, officer. Alright. Alright, well, do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance?
Get up.
Alright, Miss Bell, I'll be right back with you. Alright, Kiera Bell. That's interesting. Not sure where the light's coming from on that. Oh, man. That's interesting that when you open the door, the spotlight moves as well. Usually it's, you know, through the I don't know what you'd call that little spot in between. And then they just drill around it. But let's go ahead and run her in the system. One like an 18. Alright, so alert, registration is expired, and her license is expired as well, which means she cannot be driving. So I am going to be writing her some citations, and probably have to end up calling her a cab, because she will not be able to leave. So let's go ahead and give Miss Bell the bad news. Alright, Ms. Bell, do you mind stepping out of the vehicle for me, please? Alright, ma'am, so here's the deal. So you are driving on an expired license, and you also don't have this thing registered. Is there any particular reason? Okay, well that's not really an excuse. I know you don't drive it very often, but I mean you gotta have that stuff on there. So what I'm gonna have to do is write you a citation today for no registration as well as an expired license, and you're not gonna be able to drive it home, which means we're gonna have to get it towed away. No, 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 no. Come back here.
Stop whatever the hell you're doing!
Come back here. Oh, I was gonna actually. What? Really? I know, dude. Just patience. Alright, so. Yeah, I know you will. Shut up. Alright, so. What the heck is this? Go ahead and write her citation for those. Sitting here in the middle of the road. This is ridiculous.
Shit.
I know, I know. This is not ideal for me either, dude. I promise you that much. Alright, so you're not gonna be no. No. Oh my gosh, really? Lady, no ma'am. Wow. I am in the freaking vehicle. I am cuffing her in the vehicle. Alright, so you decide to escalate this by, you know, taking off on me. So, yeah, I am going to go ahead and put you in the back of my vehicle, and you are going to be going to jail tonight. Had you just done what you're supposed to do, we wouldn't have this issue. Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you send out a 1051 out to US Route 1 North by the Broderick Pass, Paleto Bay sign? Alright, so I cannot pat her down because I'm a male officer, she's a female. So what I'm going to do is request an additional 32 for transport from dispatch. So Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you send me an additional 1032 for transport? Actually did a pretty good job hauling that journey away. Quite impressed with that.
Backup required.
Preferably a female officer will show up.
On Great Ocean
But we'll see
Highway.
what happens here shortly. I think it is
Roger.
not. It's definitely not. Wow. Alright, man, I didn't actually get to pat her down, so make sure we get somebody out here to do that. Jerk.
Attention,
It's
all
not my
units.
day, man.
We have a traffic alert on Elysian Fields Freeway. Units respond code 3.
1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Show me 1097, code 3. Alright, so just got this call out. So we're gonna go ahead and head down this direction. Those back lights are bright. Now move over, people. Actually, I'm gonna go and leave it on so I can see how fast I'm going. Man, look at that car. Alright, so here we are on our way. This actually looks like it's going to be quite a little bit of a drive. That makes total sense. That was perfect grammar. Did you guys hear that? Quite the little bit of drive. Mom would be so proud. It's going to be quite a drive to get out here. I think 109's pushing a little bit. I don't know if you guys saw my patrol speed getting up there, but holy smokes. Golly. So, it is definitely out here, man. It's going to be out there in the actual city, probably. But it is on the highway, so that's why I'm getting dispatched to it. Hopefully it wasn't an accident or anything. But I guess we'll find out here shortly. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate all of the subscriptions I've had. You know, I know it's not a lot, but you know, that just lets me know people enjoy the videos. You know, I I just really appreciate everything everybody has done so far. I've only been, posting for about a week now. Solid. I have missed the past 3 days. My brother is in the military and he was visiting us this weekend. And so I was able to spend a little bit of time with him. And so that's what I've been doing. Come on, dude. So I do apologize for not posting this. This week was just, it was just kind of tough to get on and do something. I tried to record a bunch before I left, but it just wasn't enough. And again, I just really appreciate everything you guys do and continue to do. It means a lot to me. So I really do appreciate that. You stay on your side of the road, man. Run out of fuel by the time I get here. Holy smokes, really? Good idea, dude. I try to stay in the left lane to push them to the right, and they still seem to just want to stop right there in the middle. Look at that garbage right there, and that dump truck wasn't even going to stop. All right, come on, coming through. Don't stop, guys. Man, it's tough to be a police officer in this city. I mean, my goodness, there was not a closer officer here. I mean, it had to have been an accident because code 3 is a pretty serious situation. You don't just go code 3 for nothing. It's not a normal thing unless something's really serious going on. Just idiots out today. Oh my goodness. You can't help but laugh at the stupidity of people in this game. And the worst part is there are people out here in the world that are like this. It blows my mind. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh my gosh, where is this at? I wonder if it's somebody running from the cops or something. And next thing you know, I'm chasing them. Because this is a ridiculous distance to be traveling for an accident. I mean, if you're telling me there wasn't anybody closer that could have handled something like this, then the department needs to quit being so stingy. I mean, here I am hauling at 100 miles per hour trying to get here. Alright, car. It's a huge bump, man. If I had hit that thing going 100. Oh, are you kidding me? Alright, so I can understand it. Okay, so let me preface that by I understand why they want to meet code 3 because this is quite dangerous. However, if you're trying to tell me this was worth me driving all the way across the freaking city for, I'm going to laugh in your face. So, I'm gonna put out some signs here. Nothing pretty. Just to stop cars. In these 2 lanes here. And I'll, that furthest lane is available. So, I'm actually thinking also, while I'm at it, I'm also just gonna restrict the speed down to 20 miles per hour in this kind of area. So, I guess we need to go ahead and get this taken care of. I have no idea where the truck is that messed all this. That just dropped all this off the back of the truck, but not even sure what to do with it. Alright, so I'll probably need to run over here. I mean, a huge mess, and I don't know, and it's so funny to think about. I once was driving, right? So I'm driving down the interstate, and someone lost a washing machine, apparently, off of a truck. And it's like, how do you miss a washing machine? You know what I mean? Like, you look back and your washing machine is gone. Something's up. You know what I mean? Like, it's something you kind of go back for. But that wasn't the case. They lost their washing machine. I've also seen, like, going down the interstate, and you'll see a a couch or a chair or something like that, and it's just, you know, do you get home and you're just like, oh man, where's my couch? Makes you really wonder, man. It does make you wonder. Not sure. I am not sure. I don't know where I'm putting these things, by the way. Apparently I'm picking them up, and I'm assuming I'm putting them in my pocket. But I'm also turning into the Hulk here, because I can guarantee you those pipes right there, you know, weigh at least, you know, 2 tons, if not more. So, all right, so I got them all picked up. So I'm going to go ahead and call the scene code 4.
Attention all units. Officers report near
Then I'll go ahead and remove the signs.
Units required.
Go ahead and jump in my car. And I will go ahead and remove all the roadblocks. And just like that, we find ourselves back in the city, driving across the world to put pipes in my britches, apparently. So there is that. Gotta love GTA. You got to. It's a fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic. So I think I'm going to actually run down here and get my car fixed. Because, oh my gosh. Well, that's kind of your fault, bro. Just saying. Alright guys, so I went ahead and got my car fixed. I am going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys again so much for everything that you guys do. I really, really appreciate everything you guys have done for me, you know, through the channel, you know, even just liking the videos and watching the videos. If you have anything that you guys would like me to try, feel free to do so. I am going to have a longer episode, and I'm going to keep the Taurus. I do like it, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it and maybe do another episode with it, because really this one's not long enough for me. But, you know, I am going to go ahead and call it 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can you show me 1042 leaving for the night? Alright guys, so one more time, again, thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. If you have any suggestions, you know, please feel free to put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to do, you know, anything you guys like. If you guys have a, you know, vehicle you would like me to try out with a different texture, you guys let me know, and I'm more than happy to oblige. Again, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next episode.